So good morning students. Today we are meeting today again. Let's start with our class of class 8th microorganism chapter. Okay, this is our 7th lecture. Now let's start. Before starting our new topic, let's recall what we have studied in last class. Okay, so in the last class we studied about different methods of preservation in which we was using salt, sugar, oil, vinegar, etc. Okay, for preservation of food. Okay students, now tell me that have you ever seen your mother boiling this? Okay, boiling this, what is this? This is milk. Boiling of milk, have you seen? Why do this happen like this? Okay, why your mother boil this milk? Okay, tell me about this. So why your mother boil? Any comments? So your mother will boil this because she says that it will help to prevent it from microorganisms. So she will say the milk is boiled so that the harmful microorganisms in the milk will die. Okay students, everyone got this? So why your mother keeps the leftover food in the refrigerator? This was the first question. Now this is the second question. See this, the second one. Are you able to see the fridge over there? There are so many things. Why do we use this fridge also? Any comments? So one of the reason is that food does not get spoiled due to the low temperature. Okay, everyone is getting this? Now let's see a video, and the video link is in the description. You have to go over there and see the video. Till then, let me tell you what is in that video. Okay, in that video you will be observing that heating and cooling are also one of the preservation method which will help in killing the microorganisms. So students, everyone got this? So we will be learning about, in the first thing we saw the heat was being applied in the food. In the second one it was cooling. We were cooling and making the temperature very low. So it was a treatment over the food. So we will call it as heat and cold treatment. And now what is heat and cold treatment? Anyone can tell me what does this boiling and cooling food do? So see, this is the boiling kills many microorganisms, and similarly low temperature inhibits the growth of microbes. Okay students. So one question comes in the mind that you know the reason behind it, and tell me why this packet of this milk is not getting spoiled, okay, for few days. So there is an process for this before this packaging of milk in this packet. That packaging, before this packaging, the process is known as pasteurization. Okay students, so see, there is an explanation for this, how this pasteurization occurs. See, from the dairy part of this cow, okay, we take the milk from this cattles and we supply it, okay, and now we take it into the factory. Now in the factory there is an process. In the first process is it goes through the heater section, okay, about 7 degrees Celsius for 15 to 30 degree seconds only, okay, and then it will be going to the cooling section after 30 seconds, and it is cooled very fastly, okay, from 700 degrees Celsius to the low temperature, and it is then suddenly filled in the packets or milks after cooling it, because now it is not containing any harmful bacteria microorganisms in it, so it is now very safe. Okay, now it will not get destroyed. So this process, okay, pasteurization. What is pasteurization? So the milk is getting heated about 700 degrees Celsius for 15 to 30 degrees Celsius, then it is cooled down and it is kept in the containers. So the whole process is known as pasteurization. And anyone know who gave this term pasteurization? Yes. So this pasteurization was discovered by a person known as Louis Pasteur. Okay, students, see the scientist. This is the person and this is his name, Louis Pasteur. Okay, he discovered pasteurization. Okay, now there is a question for you all. Why do these days dry fruits and even vegetables are sold in sealed airtight packets? Okay, so you all have to go in the comment section and write down about this question. Okay, what is the answer of this? Till then, let me tell you this: everything, fruits and vegetables are sold in sealed airtight packets, because if this is airtight, there is no gap between the microorganism coming through that air and sticking to the food to destroy the food, okay, or spoil the food. Now let's go for the explanation of the process of pasteurization, how it is occurring. So I told you there is a process. In the first process, it will go from the heating part, okay, and the heat is about 700, see, 700 degree Celsius, okay, about 15 to 30 seconds. Okay, students, note down this. And after this, it will go again to the cooler body and it will be packed into the bottles or packets. Okay, students, this process will be known as pasteurization. So students, everyone is clear with this term pasteurization. Now let's ask some question from you all. Okay, so what is the percentage of nitrogen in the atmosphere? Everyone know about this. It is about 78% in our environment. And see, one more question is there, that how much plants intake nitrogen from the atmosphere? This is very tough question. Okay, so everyone know who they can write down the answer in the comment section. Till then, let me tell you something. If plants takes nitrogen from atmosphere, then the nitrogen percentage in the atmosphere should reduce. Okay, but it remains constant. So what is the reason behind this? Okay, we will be studying about this. Okay, now I will be showing you some photo. Before that, there is a video. You have to go through the link in the description and come back again. Till then, let me tell you what we will be seeing in this video. Okay, in this video we will see some microorganisms which fix nitrogen from the atmosphere to soil. Then nitrogen is taken up by the plants, is further taken by animals, which after dying the microorganisms decompose them and give it back to plants, while some microorganisms release nitrogen back to atmosphere. Okay, students, so now we are going to study about nitrogen cycle. So before that, going to the nitrogen cycle, let me show you something. This is called symbiotic relationship. And what is this? We will be learning about this also. Okay, students, let's see what is this. You are able to see this plant, and plant is having some roots. In the roots you are able to see some nodule type things. So I have already told you this nodule type things is known as what? This is having symbiotic relationship, but this is known as ribosome. What it is called as? Rhizobium bacterium. Okay, rhizobium bacterium. So this is attached with this plant roots. So why we are calling it symbiotic relationship? Because this bacteria and this plant roots are helping each other. This plant roots are giving food to survive this bacteria, and this bacteria is, in exchange of this food, he's fixing the nitrogen to the plants. Okay, providing the plant the nitrogen. Okay students, so now tell me, see some names for more names of leguminous plants which help in nitrogen fixation. Okay students, write down in the comment section. And one more thing, see, nitrogen is fixed from the atmosphere to the soil through the root nodules by the bacteria called as Rhizobium bacterium. Okay, and this process is known as nitrogen fixation. And the answer of this will be, some plants are like pea plants. Okay, cereals plant. Okay, means every kind of pulses plant will come under this, which will help in nitrogen fixation. Now you have to name any two, just a second. Now you have to name any two biological nitrogen fixation. One is Rhizobium bacterium, the second one you will write in the comment box. Okay students, now let's go for the best part of our topic now. Are you able to see this? This is composition of air. So composition of air in our atmosphere is, the main component is nitrogen, which is about 78%, oxygen the second largest, it is about 21%. The third one is 1% left, which is carbon dioxide, which is 0.04%, and the rest is vapor and other gases. Okay students, got it everyone? So let's see this now. Okay, what is happening in this? So in this we will be learning about nitrogen cycle. So see the nitrogen cycle. So here it is first having atmospheric nitrogen. This cycle is having many type of things. Okay, the first one, okay, just be focused on this. So in this atmospheric nitrogen, first it will go nitrogen fixing bacteria fix atmospheric nitrogen. So rhizobium will be fixing the nitrogen. Okay, so after that bacteria will turn, okay, and fix the nitrogen into nitrogenous compounds. After that it will move for the compounds of nitrogen in the soil. After that the bacteria will turn the compounds of nitrogen into gaseous nitrogens, and then it will again convert this into the atmospheric nitrogen. This is the one cycle. And the second cycle is due to lightning. So this atmospheric nitrogen, through lightning, it will convert into compounds of nitrogen in the soil. Okay, and then again this bacteria will turn this nitrogen into gaseous nitrogen and convert it into atmospheric nitrogen. But there is one more process which is coming in between. When this compound of nitrogen is in the soil, it is taken up by the plants, and these plants are eaten by the animals, and animals excrete nitrogenous waste from the excretion or death, and it is again, means this is again gone in the soil again. So this is internal cycle, and the main cycles are these two, due to lightning or due to nitrogen fixing bacteria. Okay students, everyone is clear with this? This is how the nitrogen is always constant in our atmosphere. It is about 78% only. This is not used anywhere. Okay, now a question is one more there. So what is the importance of nitrogen? Are you getting it, what I am going to ask for? So the importance of nitrogen cycle is very important, because in this nitrogen cycle plant also need nitrogens. Okay, and these are provided with this nitrogen cycle only. If there is no nitrogen cycle, so no conversion of nitrogen will be taking place over the earth, and the many processes will be lacking there, and it will affect the ecosystem, everything. Okay, so that's why the importance of nitrogen cycle is important. And what do you think about this? You have to write down in the comment section. Now this is fill in the blanks. You all have to write in the comment section what is the right answer in the first one. Okay, and this and this and this. Okay, then I will see what is the right answer. Okay, see, I am giving the label. You have to label like A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. Okay, write the answer with this options, then I will be checking this. And now this is the recap section. Now after this, what we have studied today, we have studied about heat and cold temperature, then we studied about pasteurization and who gave this term pasteurization, he was Louis Pasteur. Then we talked about nitrogen fixation, and in the last we saw the nitrogen cycle. So students, I will be concluding with this. Now I will be giving you some homework. This is very nice homework, you have to do with the full enthusiasm. Okay, you have to name the microorganism which can fix atmospheric nitrogen in the soil. Okay, the second one is you have to explain the nitrogen cycle with the help of a diagram. The third one is you have to explain how pasteurization help in preservation of milk. And there is an interesting activity, you have to watch this video on how Louis Pasteur discovered pasteurization, and you have to prepare a report on that, and this is the given link. Okay, in this you can see the video. Okay, after this making a report, you will be get to know many things about Louis Pasteur, how he discovered this pasteurization process. So students, from now till now everyone is cleared, and I will take a leave now. We will be meeting in the next class with a new topic which will be very interesting, and thank you for now.